Cancer. Hello, my darlings. How are you? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 18th of July, 2022, or whenever you find me. You know, time is an illusion. So if you find me down the track, that's fine too. It's all in divine and perfect timing. So do take it for, whenever you see it. And I'm glad you're here. I'm going to be looking for a card, first of all, from the Chakra Insight Oracle. And I'm being told it's that one. Thank you. We have emotional balance. And the words on the card here are stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Beautiful. So obviously in that cup we have, this looks very much like an Ace of Cups, a cup that is overflowing with joy and abundance. It is the emotional balance. It's sitting in the heart chakra space as well. So there may be some heart opening work for us this week, or events that are allowing us to open our heart this week. So in any case, it looks lovely so far, but that's only one card. We need a fuller picture than that. Okay, so I do hope you've had a good week. I'm going to be looking for a card now from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Apologies about that. You have Bast. Okay, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay, all right then, if you say so. And a card from the Rider-Waite Tarot. Thank you, guides. You have the Nine of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Interesting. I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know I'm going to. You know I'm going to start talking about it. But you've got this, this Nine of Cups is someone who, that's a wish fulfillment card. But, often it kind of lends itself to similar to the Nine of Pentacles energy. It can sometimes be someone who's like just happy that they've got everything going on their own. So, because it's sitting next to this independent card of Bast. So it's saying that your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. But I do want to say very early on that what's coming through here is that there is an invitation to bring this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment, that you've got it all sorted, you're all completely happy. Okay, don't argue, I won't argue with you. But you're still only a Nine of Cups. There's still a cup that you can add to get to the Ten of Cups. And look what we have here. We've got another cup. So I feel like for some of my Cancers, there's this idea of, look at me, look how strong and independent I am. I've got it all going on. I've got all my dreams and wishes have come true, and I'm sure that they, I'm sure, I hope that is the case for you. But for some of my Cancers, there's this idea of just feeling like there's something almost missing in terms of this additional cup to bring in an energy where you can be obviously fiercely independent, know who you are, stand in your power, stand in your authentic self, but still be in a relationship with someone. And it's coming through that somebody needs to hear relationships don't need to be codependent. You can be independent in relationships. And the card that's coming in to the start of the week is the Three of Swords. So this could come on the back of a heartbreak. And I feel like this could be even a old heartbreak energy that's coming in that has seen you assume this position of independence. It feels like maybe this is either not a pattern necessarily, but there may have been even one or two accounts where you were maybe left heartbroken, and it's left you with this idea of, I don't need anyone else. I am fiercely independent. So for someone, one of my cancers out there, at least one of my cancers out there, this is an invitation for you to maybe reassess whether this is a protective mechanism so that you don't have to open up your heart again, okay? The next card out is the Five of Wands. This is in the position of obstacles or blocks this week. Okay. The next card out is a surprise or a gift or a strength, and it's the Nine of Wands. Okay, we've got a few cards here, so thank you, guides. The next card out is the Wheel of Fortune. This is in the position of your health, and that is spiritual health, as well as mental and physical health. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit distracted by spirit chatting away to me. You've got the Ten of Swords. This is in the position of relationships. You have the Six of Cups in terms of career and finances. Sorry about the glare there. And the energy taking us out of the week, a potential energy, potential future energies, is the Strength card. Okay. So, sorry, I didn't introduce the pack. My apologies. There was too many cards that were coming out and messages coming out, but I am using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann, and I have, as always, called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. Let's get into your reading some more. There is, I'm going to stick with that initial essence or a message that was coming through about this idea of being fiercely independent, potentially due to some kind of previous heartbreak, heartache, grief, sorrow. You also have the Ten of Swords here. So there's, again, this is indicating some kind of painful ending. Above this central theme, you have the Nine of Wands. So again, this fiercely independent warrioress strength. It's this, that's almost a perfect match with the Nine of Wands and the Bast card. Bast or even Sekhmet, if she was to come out, would be a good match for that energy. So this energy is very strong for at least some of my cancers that are watching this fiercely independent warrioress energy that's coming through. It could very well be a feminine energy with the Bast and the feminine energy indicated or illustrated there in the Nine of Wands. So I could be speaking to a feminine or somebody who relates more as a feminine energy. But that's a very clear message that is coming through, and I can't seem to shake it. Even with the Six of Cups, this is really about reflecting and reminiscing and thinking about relationships past, times past. So I just feel like maybe there's potentially an opportunity to put some of this grief to bed so that you can invite this extra cup into your Nine of Cups and, allow that full heart opening, allow your heart space to open. You can see the Bast card here. She's got her arms spread open wide. So even though she's fiercely independent, she's opening up her heart chakra. She's opening up her heart space to allow that love to come in, to allow that cup of joy and abundance and love to come in. Okay, the Five of Wands is in the position of obstacles or blocks this week. There could be something in your environment this week that potentially does involve some competition or conflict, some training or practice around something. That Five of Wands is moving into the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, as I said, it really is connecting into this Bast energy, this fierce warrior energy. But there could be something where on the back of the Five of Wands as well, there could be something that you have been training hard in. You've been practicing and mastering your craft. and now it's brought you to a position where there's a little bit of a fight that is before you that you have to kind of tackle around an issue. It's not very clear what that issue is. I don't feel like it's related to this heart space energy theme that is going on here, but it's definitely, it's like a different storyline, because with the storyline here is the five of wands, that competition, that practicing your craft, moving into that final push, that warrioress space, but you're moving into the potentiality, the possibility, moving out of the weak with this strength card. So you're moving from this fierce warrior into this gentle strength, where you realize that you don't have to force yourself so much to achieve what it is you want to achieve. You can tap into a gentler energy with this heart space work that you are opening yourself up to. You can tap into this gentle strength, okay, where your strength is not something that is overtly pushed onto people. So you can see in that Nine of Wands, she's extremely aggressive and powerful and strong, this strength card. Even though we know how strong she is, it's a gentle strength, and it's a strength where she doesn't have to force it. She doesn't have to push it on people. So I do feel like this is one storyline that's going on for you, but this other heart space history is also going on for you as well. So this relationship history of maybe heartbreak endings. I will say obviously with this Ten of Swords, with endings do come new beginnings. And, you know, and I do like to, this card's come out a few times in the past, this emotional balance card, and I do like to see this as an Ace of Cups. So if we're looking at endings, we've got here, if I read that as an Ace of Cups, which as I said, I like to do that, it's a new beginning, and it's a new beginning of this new love, this new joy, this new abundance, happiness. You know, there's rainbows coming out of that cup there. So it's abundance and joy and a peace and love and, you know, all the good stuff. So that's our second storyline there. So the only other card then really to tap into and have a chat about is this Wheel of Fortune. And this is in the position of your health. This is health in terms of body, mind and soul, or body, mind and spirit. So this is telling me that, you know, the Wheel of Fortune card is often an indication of fortunes changing and changing for the better. This particular Wheel of Fortune card has our beautiful creature sitting in the middle of the wheel. And if we think of the wheel spinning all around her, this card in this particular position of health makes me feel like this is you, and you've found a place in your life where you can center yourself, and you can not get carried into the muddiness of what's going on around you. So I feel like this is more leading into a spiritual or mental health, emotional health. I feel like if there's some sort of chaos that's going on around you, that you're able to stay centered. So I feel like you actually do the work in terms of maybe there's some sort of meditative practice or something that you do that keeps you grounded and centered and not tied up in the pettiness of whatever it is that's going on around you. And, you know, even with that Five of Wands card there, you know, it's almost like you don't want this conflict. If there is conflict in your life at any point, you don't really want it. You want to kind of almost have there's a very playful energy around that Five of Wands, and there's a very sort of playful, joyous energy with this Wheel of Fortune as well. So I feel like you've kind of come to this place where you are extremely centered in knowing who you are. And again, it's knowing who you are on a independent personal level. I do feel like there is still this opportunity for you to know yourself in a supportive relationship. Okay. Cancer, I do think that's all I've got for you today. It's I think you're the shortest reading, but it seems fairly clear. You know, as I said, there's those two kind of themes that are going on there. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I look forward to seeing you next week. And if you have enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you soon. All right, my friends. Bye-bye.